What the fuck? Wait. You skipped those first few clips. I didn't entirely show off. Well, I did kind of show off the P90, but I've changed my build a little bit. Might look a little fucky, but hear me out. This, very interchangeable with this, but I just think this is better because this is pretty much the same shit, except now you get more projectile velocity. Projectile velocity right now, I don't think really matters. At least in multiplayer, it might matter when the Battle Royale is out. Don't really know. This, you can experiment with. All of them are kind of whatever. This one I was like, pretty good, not bad. The bullets, I mean, you can make it whatever you please. Standard's probably, at least in my opinion, just best option because everything else is kind of whatever. Like, I guess you could swap to this. Not really worth running. Also not really worth running. Actually, that might not be bad to run. This is what I would honestly swap to. And for some reason you wouldn't run this, you could run this, but I would use that. There's potential in this. There's a lot of open room. I was running the laser on here, but here's my thing about this, because well, yeah, this is what I'm gonna get to. Pretty much, I think you need as much advantage as you can get, because if you can tell, this gun takes up a fat amount of your screen. Now, in my video where I was talking about how I finished like pretty much all the challenges and whatever, I kind of mentioned this a little bit. When you try to track people and aim at people sometimes, and you're kind of just like moving your gun around, this gun is extremely fat. And some problems with your gun already being fat is if you have something like a fat sight on your gun, like this, it makes it even harder to see people. As you can tell, if my gun's like this, and I'm looking around the map, and I don't necessarily see this guy, because say he's around the corner, and say this is the corner, right? Say there's a corner right here, and he's behind it, and he pushes out around that corner. Say he pushes out. Brother, my whole gun covers that whole corner. You can't see shit with this shit, man. So be careful with what you choose to put as a sight on this gun, because some of these things aren't terrible. Like this isn't horrendous, because at least it's like high enough to where you can kind of see over it. Also, by the way, this is quickly becoming one of my favorite sights in the game. It might be goofy, but man, it is so nice. But I'm honestly having, I said this a couple times now, but dude, the visual clarity in this game is beating my ass. I've had to change a couple settings that might be placebo low-key, but I recently changed. Yeah, I turned this back on. I turned this back on, and I turned this on because, well, this is kind of whatever. I just turned this back on I just wanted to, because I don't really notice the difference, to be honest. Like, you kind of see down the bottom, but I kind of like how it looks. So I would turn it off eventually again. I don't really know. But I would catch myself really often just losing the crosshair. So again, this may be placebo, but I turn this back on. It helps a little bit. Still doesn't. I think it's also just dependent on guns. Some of these guns are straight butt cheeks because their size. And aka by some, I mean like probably like 3 guns. P90, eh, just the P90, honestly. The rest of these guns are pretty fine. Aren't you really chunky? No, yeah, actually, never mind, I take that back. It's just the fucking P90. And I don't know. I've been using it today and I don't fucking know. Whatever. Ignore that point. Yeah, let me just get back to it. This gun's really good. I don't. Oh, right. And the reason that these are off, why I was mentioning the whole thing of the gun being big, why you should be careful on what you put onto this gun, sight-wise, whatever, is because I think you need as much advantage as possible to see the person, because this gun takes up literally 99% of your screen. And if you don't care for that and you're just like, yeah bro, fuck it, I'm better, put a laser on, put a flashlight on. Actually, flashlight doesn't really matter. I think flashlight actually help you, but laser gives you away pretty badly. So I mean, it's up to you. I'll try to give some examples. Maybe I'm just old, I don't know, man, but this shit's low-key bad. Like, it's really fucking annoying. Like, I've been playing for a couple hours, man, like it's literally just been my main problem of the fact this gun just gets in my way. Like, the literal gun gets in my way. And also, I could have shown it in the firing range, but whatever. I don't feel like this gun's very pointed center of the screen. Like, I feel like the gun is really close to the center of the screen, and it doesn't necessarily point towards the center of, like, the screen. I don't really know how to explain this. It's just how it makes sense in my head. And I've always played games where, like, the gun points in the center of the screen, and you'd be like, well, yeah, this points in the center of the screen, but also, like, not really. Like, if I draw a line from the barrel and forward. The barrel is more so pointed to like that. You see the bench right there? It's more so pointed to like this. Like if I'm aiming here, that's where I see the barrels going, and that fucks me up a lot. Like not actively, it's just more like a passive thing because it's just habit. And again, that just might be me the old thing. I don't fucking know, dude. I really don't fucking know. But it is extremely annoying because I often catch myself. I already catch myself enough losing sights in this game. Again, probably just me being old, but fuck, man. This shit gets on my damn nerves. But for although a huge reason I am running this sight is because I catch myself not having my sight in my face the entire time. Because dude, that normal holographic, the one I was using before in the previous video where I was using the P90, fuck, dude. That shit was fucking me up. See, kind of right there, I kind of lost myself right there, which that was just one bad aim, but two, I don't really know. I just catch myself doing it a lot with this gun. It's really annoying. I don't know. Ugh, dude. I want to try to get a good example of like this gun getting in my way. The sight honestly helped a lot with it not getting in my way. Holy shit, bro. And also this map's a bit darker, so it's honestly a lot easier, but it is easier to see sights and stuff. Because the bad thing about this game is where this game has a lot of very potent light. Pale sights, or like paler colors of sights, blend in really well with light colors and light in general. So like over here, for example, well, I guess that doesn't help. Fuck, dude. Playing on gray won't be a fucking move, low-key, or would be move. That was also bad aim. Also, you can low-key just ignore what the fuck I said about the settings earlier. I'm pretty sure that's just some pussy but shit. I turned it on, I was like, I guess it's helping. No, I was catching myself losing my crosshair shit ton earlier. And then my sight in general as well. I don't know. I feel like it also might just be where this game has a lot of whatchamacallit, just a lot of movement. I feel like this game has a lot of just shit moves everywhere all the fucking time. Like there is constant motion on this shit. Like I feel like there's a I don't even know how to like explain it. It just feels like screen litter. Like there's just too much shit on my screen sometimes. It feels like just moving, I should say. And I say that while also I turned on the fucking HUD moving, but like I don't really notice the HUD movement shit. To be honest, I more so mean like in the center of my screen. It's like, dude, the crosshair just doesn't feel like where it should be. Like I don't know how to explain this, cause like the P90 is just so low, but it's just like the crosshair doesn't feel like it's where the P90 is actually aiming. Like, dude, I can't even express how badly that fucks me up. I know that may sound like an excuse, kind of is, but it's true. That shit fucks me up really fucking bad, man. And also in general, I just don't like, I think it's, I don't know. I think it's kind of bad when games don't do that. Like, they don't line up the actual barrel to where the fucking crosshair would be, or at least kind of. Drop shot at pussy, you got shotgun. Fuck you. That's a fucking enemy. I thought it was my teammate. I don't know. Some people may understand what I'm talking about, and other people may be like, nah, bro, he's bad. And if so, fuck it, man. That's okay. But I feel like at least some people would be able to agree with that. Or agree with my points. Screen clutter? Well, because I wouldn't even say it's like, is it screen? It might be screen clutter. I guess it is the term for it. But I don't really know. It's just, it just feels like there's a lot in the center of my screen at times. I've low-key been thinking about turning off whatchamacallit, objectives, like making the opacity on them extremely fucking low, because maybe that would help. I don't really know. I feel like those are often a lot on my screen. Those on my screen. Or what? Huh? They take up a lot on my screen. That's what I'm trying to say. I feel like there's a lot of shit on here, and I don't think it's really hard to find the objective to know where people are playing. So maybe. Oh, I feel bad for that guy. He just got absolutely dumpstered. Jeez Louise. What? Also, from the clips before, if you cannot tell, I'm abusing the living fuck out of that. Where'd he go? I'm abusing the actual fuck out of this RPG. Where'd I go? Get ready. Oh yeah, and also the thing what I was saying earlier about a lot of the attachments on this gun are really interchangeable. This gun by itself doesn't really have a whole lot of recoil. Like at all. And the only reason I put on this muzzle brake is because it helped a lot more with the recoil. So, I mean, there already wasn't some in the first place. Or there wasn't a lot in the first place, and now there's like really fucking none. So I don't know. A lot of these things are pretty interchangeable. Do I think the gun's crazy? I mean, like, no. I definitely think there's other SMGs that I'd rather play with. Like the one that this guy's holding, this SCW. I'd rather play with that. I'd rather play with the LCL9. I'd rather play with the MP5. Oh, voice crack. I'd rather play with the SGX. I'd rather play with the... I don't really care about the MP7. MP7's also kind of... I don't really care about these two. These high fiery SMGs I just don't really care for. I haven't played with the Vector yet. I'm hoping it's good. But like, from what I've seen, it pretty much acts like the USG, aka the P90. So I mean... I don't know. I'm like hoping it's not bad. 'Cause I don't think these are bad. But it's like, they're just... Meh. I don't think they're great. It's good though. Don't get me wrong. It's fun. But it's like, okay. I just really don't like how much it takes up your screen. Like, dude, it takes up a shitty amount of your screen. Oh, I got the suppressor. Oh, run that. Yeah, see this is what I mean. Like, I'm not even gonna pull down. The gun doesn't have a whole lot of recoil. Like, there's not a lot. Like, that's no pulling. The gun has like literally no recoil. So I mean, like, you don't really have to put that muzzle brake on, but I think it does help a lot with the bouncing that this gun has. As you can see right there, that's a lot of this shit bounce. It got some bounce to it. That really helped a good bit, to be honest. So I mean, it's kind of up to you what barrel you want to run, or not barrel. Oh shit, what's that called? Oh, muzzle. Yeah. Fuck. Barrel, I do suggest this barrel. I think this barrel is probably the best of all of them. I think this gun definitely needs the help in just pulling in that really fucking horrendous spread it has. Like, it has a horrible spread. At least for going for distance. If you're up close, it doesn't really fucking matter. But putting stuff like this on too also definitely does help. The same way eventually you get the flashlight, it'll help. But it's kind of a little bit higher up in the ranks. So, I mean, if you have that, use it. Especially if you want to go for a hipfire build. Dude, this looks fucking absurd. Oh my god. Well, this gun it just feels weird. Like, it's cool now, but it's not my forte, I don't think, sadly. That doesn't mean it's bad. This gun's really good. I'm just not a fan of how fat it is. It's a little too chunky for my taste. Pretty cool though. End of the day, it is a pretty badass gun. Pretty good, pretty slick, pretty clean.